rising to all of my king and queen gods and goddesses. It is your boy Terry Waunstar. Got to break it down to all of my beautiful Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus, or wherever is that in your chart. Salutations, how you doing? I hope your day is blissful, wonderful. I hope you've been living in that positive growth and that positive energy that you need to be in, because only you make your day the best way that it can be. Okay. Now, Virgo, I'm trying to wait till people get up in the room. So shout out to Holly, shout out to Jade, Ashe. I see everybody now. This is a disclaimer. This is a general reading. Take it as it resonates. And if it resonates for you, make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe, and share button. Now, not only that, I try to be the best reader that I can for you. If not, you already know, baby. Somebody else probably can assist you on this journey. Now, shout out to you, GG. Shout out to you, Exotic Pinky. Shout out to y'all for being rocking. Y'all like my A1 day ones. I know y'all been around for a minute. So I see everybody coming through. So with that basically being said, I want to say I love every single one of you. Keep being the greatest person that you can be, because only you can take yourself to the places you need to be, not nobody else. Even though we may want a lot of people to be around, even though we may want people to give us the acknowledgement, but if you take acknowledgement in yourself, everything else should flow and follow. Okay. Now, shout out to you, Terry, 60 Chick. I see you, baby. Carrie, I see you, Reether. I see all of y'all queens. There's a lot of queens in the building. Where my kings at? Sharon, shout out to you, XM Bash. Shout out to you as well. I like to do the shout outs when we go live. Now, again, the title of this one, Virgo, is They Never Thought You Will Be or Go Above and Beyond. Okay. Now, I feel like right now, Virgo, despite it all, people never will thought that your willpower will take you to the place that you need to be today. Okay. Now, you have broken the odds or break the odds between people, go against the odds between people, and you still manage to be on top. Shout out to you, King Regis. I see you. Shout out to you. Now, blessings. Now, not only that, you are starting to break through the challenges even within yourself back in the past, like the stuff that trigger you off or the things that make you mentally frustrated, you have overcame over the journey. You have started to overcome over your fears deep within yourself when it's dealing with people and even dealing with yourself, and you are no longer allowing these things to take place where it's taking control over you. So things are starting to come in your favor. Okay. Now, you had to make some drastic changes. I ain't gonna lie, you had to make some drastic changes to mend yourself back together. Some people may break you down in order for you to learn these lessons. That's why you had to go through what you went through. However, now since this new journey is starting to begin, and now since the doors opened up for you, your light is only allowing a limited amount of people into your atmosphere. Okay. Now, Virgo, I do want to say, or cross watcher, if you're watching, take the Virgo up out of it and put your placement in. That's how we're going to do it here. Now, if you are shining, you are overcoming over those who try to control you. You're overcoming over your fears within yourself, and you will stop letting those without a purpose enter into your atmosphere, enter into your bubble. It's not saying you boo. Well, forget it, Virgo. Shoot, call it like it is. I feel like some of y'all being spiritually bougie. And if you want to be spiritually bougie, that's the best way to be if it's gonna help you grow. Okay. But since you finding new ways of peace, since you finding how you starting to allow things and allow the universe to give you gifts or regalo to you start to believe more that is what is the key to everything, and that is the key to everything. Okay, so with that basically being said, that is the download. Now, spirit guides, angel universe, we thank you for everybody coming to the channel. Lead us, guide us, give us the blueprint and the understanding towards our highest good and highest expectations. Right now, anybody wishing the ill will, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, or emotionally, what we're gonna do, we're gonna take that energy and give it to the universe in abundance of love, never to the sender. Okay, Ashe, Ashe, and man. Now, how everybody doing? I see you, Terry. Shout out to my moms, Raven and Shauna. Shauna come in. I watch everything, so yeah, I think I don't see it, but I be seeing it at the same time. So not only that, but shout out to my queens. Now, Virgo, I do feel like right now, don't let nobody bring any type of creative blocks into your life. Don't let nobody well, you are no longer letting nobody mislead you. I can feel that energy. But let's go on the spiritual sense. I haven't done the spiritual side in a minute to see what's going on. Okay. But first, we still finna get a meditation before we get up in here. And shout out to y'all, man. I finally got some rest. I think y'all can tell. We'll be right back at it though. But yeah. Let's go ahead and work on liberation today. This is going to help you in being more free within yourself, uniting yourself more in unity and liberation. Okay. Now, assist all the systems of the body, supports inner stillness, courage, and fear, and also releases the fears within. Okay. Now, rest the left hand on your lap facing upward, lay the right hand over the left palm facing up. Allow thumbs to touch. Relax the shoulders back down and lengthen your spine. Okay. So, what we're going to focus on, I honor the innate union of consciousness and bliss. I honor the innate union of consciousness and bliss. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. Again, shout out to every single one of y'all for coming to the channel. Can't do it without you. The universe want me to tell you thank you for you being on the right track and you doing the things you need to do to help you grow. Okay, so let's go ahead and breathe in this positive energy, let out all the negative energy, and let's get into this reading. Let's breathe in. Breathe in, Virgo. Positive energy, positive light, full abundance to your highest good and understanding. Now hold it and release that all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns, anything that's not for you. We're letting it go, okay? Ashe, breathe in. Positive energy, positive light, full abundance to your highest good and understanding. Now hold it and release that all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns, anything that's no longer for you or hindering you. We're letting that out. Very good. One last time. Breathe in. I honor the innate union of consciousness and bliss. I honor the innate union of consciousness and bliss. Hold it and release out. I honor the innate union of consciousness and bliss. I honor the innate union of consciousness and bliss. Ashe, Ashe, and Amen. Amen, everybody. It's a lot to those whose religious preferences is in the Arabic or the Muslim faith, okay? And amen to those that's in the Christian base. And for the other ones that I don't know yet, but I'm still trying to learn, okay? Now, here we go. Let's go ahead and get up in this thing for all of my beautiful people. Now, make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe button. Or if you're new to this channel, make sure we open our doors up to you. Well, open our arms, but open, you know what I'm trying to say, but welcome. All right, let's get on up into this thing. Virgo, I see right now with the Seven of Wands being clarified by the Hangman basically being in reverse. I feel like right now you start to identify the problems within yourself. You starting to identify the problems from the reason why you've been hanging on, why you've been very resilient when it comes to you keeping yourself balanced. Okay, yes, you've been very defensive about people that you may be fearful of that's trying to use you for beneficial gain. I understand that. We all go through that. But you are starting to keep yourself in control, not letting people know what's going on in your life. You are starting to identify the things within you. And what that's doing by you identifying yourself with the Queen of Swords right here that's clarifying this, it is letting me know you being more analytical. You looking at different perspectives of yourself in order to grow. And by you keeping yourself in diligence, you are sitting up there being wise. And then again, you've been holding yourself together for this Ten of Pentacles, for this long journey, for this new abundance, for this newness that's coming in for you, for your highest good and for your greatest expectations. That's the best way to say it. I love that because it sounds so good with it. Now, not only that, Virgo, what I am sensing right now, the situation that you may be in, you may be in a situation where you've been dealing with people that like to always try to win or have it their way and their cake and their ice cream, and you don't went through the challenges between it. But with the Five of Swords in reverse is letting me know you may be in a situation where you are no longer want to deal with that type of energy. You don't care about a person winning by any means necessary because you can remove yourself out of it. The changes that you started to make logically within yourself and logically around others has developed you to be a higher vessel when it comes to those delays. You are starting to understand now the reason why you've been stagnated, or the reason why people been keeping you in this little area, because they are trying to use you and they were trying to manipulate off of your energy. They were not. It's not only finances. They was using a lot of energy around like this. This can be a boss that's very communicative and charming with their words, that know how to get things done in a malicious, vindictive, deceptive type of way, and you start peeping game on it. Or it can be a lover or a friend that was around with these same tactics, and you start to peep game on it, and the changes you've been making, you was like you are no longer getting letting people make promises to you that they're not going to hold their word. So you pull back your energy. With the Eight of Wands, you had a lot of self doubt of reasoning of why people take the actions the way that they take. And Spirit want me to tell you, because the more effort that you poured into it, the more you allowed them to do it, the more they was going to take. And the more you start not showing effort now, and you start pulling back your energy, and you started to stop the situation dealing with these people that's trying to use you or trying to manipulate you or just trying to have you around just to help them, you started manifesting something new. You started to take action on some type of resolution, away from drama, away from conflict, away from anything that's gonna make you feel emotionally unstable. Now, if this is you dealing with yourself, this is you fighting against the odds of the old tactics that you've been delaying on or procrastinating about making changes. Like one minute you will start strong, but you won't finish the race. So now you starting to have that lack of doubt, and you starting to put more effort in yourself, but don't let your ego get in the way of you manifesting something better, because it may on a personal on a personal aspect, it may be more of the changes you are making is for other people more than the changes you need to make for yourself. So when you started to understand this, and when you started to understand about, the choices, or you had to look out, or you had to make better plans or better arrangements when it comes to you expressing yourself, and when it comes to you going through the challenges of not letting people cross over your boundaries. You've been a little too quiet, Virgo. Now, not only that, your ambition may have slowed down, and it was challenging because you were too busy looking at the secrets and betrayals of people instead of manifesting the things that you need to help you grow. So, Virgo, what happened was, when you was in a bit taking all of this energy around these people, and you was letting these people, when I say taking, you was allowing these people to manipulate you because you didn't know. You don't know better. You're an innocent vessel. But now you starting to see the game. You started to understand more about the lessons of the Hierophant basically being in reverse. It was a divine lesson. Spirit needed you to understand about how people was taking advantage, how people been manipulating, how people been trying to do third party situations, how people been doing everything that's not really healthy for you to get the good offers that you deserve. So that was challenging for you, Virgo. And even more that you're going through the challenges, you start to understand again the whole thing with the Seven of Wands is keeping yourself in control. You kept yourself in control. You started to juggle people around the same way people juggle you, or it may be the same energy. People may have been trying to juggle you around and they doing what they're doing, but by you actually putting in the work, dealing with these bitter people, dealing with these people that's filled with arrogance because you pull your energy back, you gave them the same type of motion. Now, if this is you dealing with yourself, you've been going through a teeter-totter with yourself. Well, one minute you doing good, you may stop smoking cigarettes, or you may stop being addicted to a certain person. And then when you went through the withdrawals, you was doing good, but you just didn't finish through to keep pulling away. So it's just like a back and forth, even with yourself. And now, Virgo, now since I'm understanding all this stress out, anxiety, all these worries, all these doubts that you once had in your mind, and I can say once for majority, but I can say still once for a lot of few. So I feel like all of the stress or all the anxiety or all the doubts or all the concerns that you've been having dealing with people, you understand now that it was creating some type of disappointment. And the more disappointment or emotional instability that you went through, the more that you had to understand you was rushing into things, and you wasn't taking the proper time that you need to think about a situation or to even let it process. Virgo, your generosity that you show others is very alluring. Now, not only that, you may went through a lesson with a divine counterpart. What I'm saying is, you may done the work to pour the emotions into you and do all the shadow work and the inner work, and then the other person may not want to do that, but always be emotionally vulnerable to fall for other tactics and other people around for a small few. So what you had to do, you had to take your actions and put a halt to it, because it was draining too much energy from your wish fulfillment and what the things that you wanted for a person to give you. Damn, this is getting deep. Virgo, you're starting to acknowledge toxic patterns, not only with yourself, but you are starting to acknowledge the soul ties that you may have carried with a person. You may start acknowledging the toxicity within yourself and trying to change into something better, and somebody else probably didn't want to do it, or it can be the other way around. You may look at this person like they want to change, they may look at you like you need to change. But when it comes to a work aspect, you start to understand the toxic patterns of a person and how they try to manipulate you in a work aspect, or try to manipulate a person, period, by making promises that they can't keep because they cups are your cup is not being filled. You helping everybody else, but Virgo, nobody is helping you, and they never thought that you will understand the lesson. They never thought that you will understand the pattern of how this is taking place with a lot of people that's around, and you figured out the algorithm. Let's say it correctly. You figured out, like, okay, I'm pouring all my energy into you getting all the good gifts and the glamour and the fame and everything you want, but I'm getting the bare minimum. So let me go and switch that energy around. So even at work, you may have been like, hey, I see everybody getting a raise off of the stuff that I'm doing with the production. That's what's going on with Virgo doing. Or it may be like, Virgo, you've been leading everybody, but everybody above you is getting these raises. You like, hey, what about me? So Virgo, you start to understand, like, some people are full of want want, and a lot of people still feel what want, but you understanding the algorithms of now when they about to be want until when they be okay. So Virgo, you're like, you don't want to deal with it, and you pull your energy away because again it creates too much disappointment. You getting tired of going in disappointed situations or emotional instabilities with people that you think care. So what you doing, you rather feel better out left alone. You like this. You like, man, you rather, it's like, again, that song keeps sticking in my head, play a fly. Nobody needs nobody. All I got is me and my dogs. Some people, all of y'all, I'm saying nobody needs nobody. Nobody needs nobody. Hey man, look, I'm gonna have to play that when I get up out of here. Okay, now, but anyway, man, it's like you on that point. Nobody needs nobody. You just out there to yourself, and you realizing how you are shining like the light. Like, look at it. You out there manifesting. I call this, yeah, you manifesting. You out there thinking about how you make it better. You make it better. You realize you're doing everything better by yourself. You've been climbing up the journey, been going through the extensions. You've been going through the ups and downs, dealing with people that's trying to bring disappointment, this, that, and the other. And especially dealing with those. Especially when you're dealing with those people that try to stress you out. Oh, thank you. I don't be trying to. That'd be spirit coming through me. But it's like even more, this person trying to win and go through all of that. It's like, Virgo, you just like, I'm not gonna hang around. I'm gonna make that sacrifice that I need to make to better myself out. And I remember going through some readings back, y'all. And if y'all been with me for a minute, I remember when I could see the transition during the daily energy during the readings. I wouldn't go back from like 4 or 5 months how you were stuck dealing with a person trying to understand the lesson that spirit to give that gave you, to now where you are turning around and knocking doors down from people even in higher dimensions than you are supposed to be. Even though titles don't mean nothing, it's like the people that try to use control tactics, you are no longer letting nobody control you into situations that you don't agree with. And all the betrayal, manipulations, and this, that, and the other, the people that made promises and not giving you what you want, you put a stop to a lot of it because you got tired of being emotionally suppressed to a lot of BS. So you had to you had to take matters in your own hand. You stop rushing into a lot of people, and it helped you avoid a major terror moment. Yes, you get depressed sometimes. Who don't get depressed? Yes, you get upset about why things don't work the way that you want to, but you had to go deep within yourself from the fears and balance that out for you to grow to where you at today. So when people look at you now, they looking like, how do Virgo go through that? Now they be like, Virgo, can you help me this? You be like, nope, nobody needs nobody. All I got is me and the universe. So forget all of y'all. I mean, like, that's how y'all being right now. Like, you got people in your bubble. Yeah, you got small. And hell, that when I say limited few, hell, even though they in, they really ain't in. They just in the first, they just in the bubble. They Virgo's got about 25 bubbles around them for you get to inside to the Virgo core. They're like, okay, I'll let you in 1 through 5, but sure, 6 through 19 is gonna be hell. And that's how y'all operate now. Virgo, you getting tired of dealing with people that manipulate. You getting tired of people with the King of Swords energy, arrogant, bitter, now very stern, very just like not in the right way. It's just like very narcissistic, but they don't want to heal. Right now, they trying to dim people light because they don't want to see you grow. And the thing about it, Virgo, you said you're not letting your attitude deal with it, and that's what make you go above and beyond. So I'm proud of you. Like I can look at you and I know that some of y'all ain't pop your top, and I can just feel the energy. I can feel some of y'all been very more calm, peaceful in your zen. You ain't letting Day Day in the like you may let Day Day in, but Day Day ain't in the heart. You may let the niece in, but the niece ain't in the heart. But what I'm just saying is, people are coming in, you allowing because you are transitioning and filtering, but you're not on that level like you once was back when you was younger, being falling head over heels for somebody unless you actually feel it. And then if you don't, if you feel it, and then somebody do something, you more on that. You're not even on this level no more. You have hit your guru mode where it's like, okay, on to the next one, on to the next, but that's Virgo. So I don't know. For some of y'all, I'm not like that. I know how to balance myself. So I don't know, but the rest of y'all. But here we go. Virgo. Last thing before we get up out of here, you start to understand about people that you had on a pedestal. Yeah, you respect them, but then again, when it comes to adversity, you know how to cut that ass off. Excuse my language. Now, you don't express yourself when it comes to this, but you will put a stop in action because if you see the truth and clarity into somebody that's bringing adversity, on to the next, on to the next, because you don't been in too many cycles in your life. You don't went through too many repetitious seasons of going through the same thing over and over. And this is what helped you excel. And people can't believe throughout all the betrayals and manipulations and the secrets and all of that that people probably have done to you, you still know how to remain happy. You still got that harmonious balance within yourself. So, with that basically being said, we done what we had to do. We got 81 and 48. Man, I love every single one of y'all. But hey, if this is helping you grow, you already know it needs to be what it be. Now we can't control nobody. That's something we can't do. Okay, we all know that. Now we also can't take nobody out of their free will. If they want to learn, they can learn. You can take a horse to the water, but you can't make the horse drink. That's the main analogy of when people say that. You can take a person to get the knowledge, but it's on them to receive the knowledge. Okay. So I just want to say I love every single one of y'all from the bottom of my heart to your heart. Peace, love, and light, love, and peace. If you want a personal, come and get at me. No, baby, I'm not amazing. The spirit I allow the spirit to let this be amazing, but I'm not amazing. Every single one of you all are amazing. I'm just a messenger. Like if you see me, I'm still a human like everybody else. Like you see me on here giving you what you need, but in public, you may see me be like this and quiet. You like, why he look like I had? It's not that. It's just because when I'm out in the world, I feel everybody energy. So I'm cautious about everybody. So not only that, but peace, love, and light, love, and peace. Y'all keep being that great part. If you, ooh, we didn't do affirmations. You see that? Hey, if y'all new, don't leave yet. We do a couple of affirmations, But I am back, so y'all gotta forgive me because I finally get in transition. And y'all know me. When I finally get my transition, we're gonna do what we gotta do. But I'm trying to bring this to y'all every day, okay? Now I am attracting my ideal job right now. I am attracting my ideal job right now. I mean. I am confident that the right job for me is manifesting in perfect timing. Amen. I am letting go of all I do not need so I can easily move into my dream home in perfect timing. Amen. I deserve a beautiful, spacious, comfortable home. I deserve a beautiful, spacious, comfortable home. Amen. And I love money and money loves me. Y'all know that's my favorite affirmations of all of them. I love money and money love me. Money come easily and it attracts to us for our highest good and highest expectations. Now, peace, love, and light, love, and peace again. Y'all keep being that beautiful vessel that you are. I'm gonna try to go more live on the weekends because I love being, you know, this is where we actually don't get to see me rush and be yawning and all of that stuff. You actually get to see me. So Peace, love, and light, love, and peace. Y'all keep being that beautiful vessel that you are. Till I see y'all to the next time. Next time. Ashe, Ashe, Amen. Namaste. Salah. Yeah.